YouTube began in 2005, and just 1 year later was sold for over $1.5 billion to Google. The creators credit this to the amazing user-generated content, and besides the big stars like Smosh and College Humor, there were thousands of homemade videos that would go viral. Thinking back to this time, a certain series makes my inner kid scream: the Potter Puppet Pals. It's stuck in my brain and it will be for the rest of my life, and especially that one episode. You know what I'm talking about. This is how a 17-year-old kid created something so special that inspired thousands for years to come. For those not aware of what Potter Puppet Pals is, it's basically in the name. It uses the main characters of Harry Potter and it portrays them as hand puppets in some fan-made scenarios. The characters also carry a bit of a different personality with them, and this leads to a lot of unique interactions. I highly recommend watching an episode as they are all still up and are only a few minutes long. If you are familiar with the series, you probably got it recommended on YouTube in the mid-2000s. But what you may not know is that the creator Neil Cicierega started in 2003 before YouTube was even a thing. At just 17 years old, he uploaded 2 Flash animations with the same premise. I recently discovered these for the first time, and watching Harry and Ron pull the Glock on Voldemort brought me a lot of joy. With that being said, I never even read or watched any of the Harry Potter media besides this. Due to Neil's humor and storytelling, it did not really matter, as these characters had a story of their own. Neil is a prolific creator at this point, and his story deserves its own video. He created the first YouTube video I ever watched. Recommended to me by a friend at school, the Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny was stuck in my head from there on out. After watching that over 100 times, I guess YouTube finally decided to recommend PPP. This was the first online series I had ever watched. The early adult themes and humor would make me laugh, and without too much more content, it was easy to watch them over and over again. At this point, the videos were performing pretty good and pulling thousands of views. But after uploading his third videos, things would really start to change.
Not over here, it's not over there. It's kind of catchy. Snipe, snipe, Severus Snape. Snipe, snipe, Severus Snape.
Dumbledore!
Snipe.
This sound and video stuck with me throughout my life, and probably many of you. Today it has over 200 million views and is by far the biggest video in the series. It led to widespread acclaim and even from YouTube themselves. In 2007 and 8, they had the YouTube Awards where people voted for their favorite videos. For the category of Best Comedy, PPP went home with the gold medal. By 2013, it had almost 140 million views and was the 22nd most viewed video on the platform. I remember during its peak, my middle school teacher connected her laptop to the projector and played this video at the end of class. Let me just tell you, that was a good day for young Bort. It was a perfect storm brewing for this video to pop off like it did. Harry Potter was reaching new levels of popularity after releasing the final book in the series. With YouTube also recently being acquired by Google, it led to more credibility and users. Besides that, the video itself was kinda great. At only 3 minutes of length and basically just being a song, it was easy to replay over and over again. Just like what Neil did to me with the Ultimate Showdown, the story created in the song was attention-grabbing, and listening to it refused to get old. People started to talk, and word of mouth made it reach insane highs. This was the series' peak, but it definitely was not the end. Over the next 8 years, there would be new episodes, shorts, and specials. None of these episodes ever reached what the mysterious ticking noise did, but honestly, I enjoyed the stretch the most. I do not remember watching too many of these when I was younger, but I did rewatch them all a few times while researching this video. I know people always mention this, but the humor on the internet was definitely different at those times. I mean, in one episode, Harry bullies one of his classmates to suicide and cannibalizes their remains within a minute. This series is weird, crude, but I enjoyed it and I think it's funny. I especially recommend Snape's Diary, Ginny, and Neville's Birthday. Throughout the years, the series has found a way to escape controversy. With all that being said, most people enjoyed it, and even the Harry Potter actors talked positively about it. In the same manner, Neil has also escaped any major controversy, leaving there very little to complain about. The series steadily declined with Neil jumping into many different creative ventures. After 12 years of running the series, the last real episode was uploaded in 2015. It was considered a movie in the context of the series, coming in at a whopping 13 minutes. I won't spoil it for you if you want to watch it, but it was pretty satisfying end to the series. I do say real episode because there were 2 more videos uploaded afterwards. In 2017, they remade the mysterious ticking noise with a different ending for the 10-year anniversary. It was a pretty good video, but hardly worth considering a new video as they really only changed the ending and the rest of it stayed the same. Besides that, 2 years later, Neil worked in conjunction with a musical group called Harry and the Potters. Together they released a music video for the new song of theirs called Where's Ron. This was in the style of PPP, but was missing a lot of what a typical episode would be, as it was just a music video. The website for Potter Puppet Pals is no longer up, and there has not been word on any new content, so I believe this is the end of that chapter of YouTube. I really did want to deep dive into every episode in the series so you guys can experience it for yourselves, but if you want me to dive deeper into them, let me know, and I can definitely do it. I really enjoyed the nostalgic trip, and it's a happier video than what I usually do. I do think the lack of negative story here though is probably why this is one of the only videos retrospecting on PPP. It led to a legacy bigger than itself, inspiring many to create parody content on big franchises with free roam on the comedy. Introduced many normal people to online content for the first time, and it was a great thing for them to start on. If you liked my journey into this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. YouTube will recommend a video for you here if you want more. Peace out.